Hello, how is it going? Okay, so I haven't filmed a video in a while, so I feel like it's not coming out. So we're gonna try our best. Anyways, I don't even know. Blah, 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 blah. Get all my blah out of the way. Okay, hi, how's it going? It's been a while. I have my lovely Monstera plant, which I still need to get a pot for it. Don't judge me. There's the squeaky ball coming at you. Isn't she pretty? My friend gave her to me as a gift. I have decided to do a challenge for myself. But while I'm talking about what this challenge is and the rules and everything, I'm going to curl my hair at the same time because in my mind, I think I won't be as awkward if I'm like doing something with my hands while I'm talking. It might be a disaster, but we'll try it. I am using my new curling iron that I bought during the lockdown. It's 3/4 of an inch. And if you're following me on Instagram, you would have seen me do quite a few tutorials with this. So there you go. I have my phone here with my notes. I actually like scripted out everything that I want to say. Look at me being organized. This all started off because, well, first of all, let me tell you what the challenge is. I am doing a social media detox for 30 days, if not longer, but I'm starting to 30 days. I'm committing to 30 days. And this is a good look. Hey. So what prompted this was two things. One, I have a lot of lofty like goals and stuff like that. And I think that I can achieve them all, but I've just been, I don't know, I just feel like I've been wasting a lot of time on social media, like scrolling and just doing like stupid, time waste stuff. And yeah, I've just been like annoyed every time I go to bed, just kind of like, oh man, I feel like I wasted my time today. So that's the first thing. The second thing that prompted this challenge was I decided to re-listen to a couple books. The first one is The Year of Less by Kate Flanders. And it's her documenting her year-long shopping ban that she does. And she talks about how like she doesn't buy anything. Sorry, my dog's squeaking his ball. Can we not do that right now? Thank you. Okay. It's gonna keep happening, sorry. So she documents not shopping for a year and like everything she learned from that. It's really hard to do. I'm like tri-tasking, doing 3 things at the same time. I'm gonna burn my hair off or my face. Anyways, and then how she talks. Yeah, so she doesn't shop for a year and she just she shares her experiences of what she learns from that, which is something that's super interesting to me. And then I also started to re-listen to the book Digital Minimalism by Cal Newport. I listened to it last year, or maybe a couple years ago, and I thought it was really good, but I didn't really do anything with what I read. Yeah, so next point. Why do I want to do a digital detox? Well, I want to do a digital detox because, like I said, I was really tired. I am currently tired of going to bed at the end of the day and feeling like irritated with myself. And this is kind of an embarrassing story, but I feel like everyone's been here, so like you can't judge me too harshly. The other night I went to bed and I had a headache and I woke up at 4 in the morning and my headache had like turned into a migraine almost. It was like piercing at like my eye. I was like, ugh. So I took some aspirin and it went away. But as I was laying there in agony, I realized that I had the headache because I'd been on my screen for too long. So my phone literally gave me a headache, and so my sleep was ruined. And that was like, I literally was like pissed off by that. So that's one of the reasons why I want to do this social media detox. Another reason why is I have this habit of numbing out, and I feel like other people can also relate to this. You either run away from problems, you avoid the problems, or you numb them out. And my friend the other day, she was like, which made me laugh. She was like, I feel like I don't ever really hear you complain about like negative or like bad emotions or anything like that. And my response was, yeah, you don't ever hear me complain about it because I just actively like don't think about it because I numb out instead. So anyways, numbing out to me is binging on Netflix, watching a show I've already seen before, but also playing a game on my phone at the same time. So I'm not really paying attention to the television, but then I'm not really paying attention to the game, and I'm not really paying attention to myself and my thoughts, and I'm just not physically present in my body. Or I'm physically present, but mentally I'm not present physically in my body. So yeah, numbing out. And that's always been something that's just part of my personality. In college, if I ever was sick, my other friend brought this point up. She was like, I remember one time when you were in college and you were sick and you like missed a bunch of work and then you just kind of checked out after that. And it's just, I think it's how I like react to overwhelm and overstimulation. My why for this digital detox is I just don't want to numb out anymore. I just want to be more constructive in my free time. I also want to save money. And I know that doesn't seem like those two things go together, but I feel like Instagram especially, you just see a lot of ads from people like purchasing new clothes, new swimsuits, new candle, like whatever. And you know, they're selling it because they're sponsored by the brands or whatever. So they're doing a good job selling it, because then I'm like, oh, I want that, but I don't really need that. So I feel like limiting how much of that I'm seeing is gonna like make me not want to impulse shop very much. And I don't know about you, but the way that this year is going, one of my like not self-care, because it's not really like a productive or positive self-care thing, but it's like one of my coping mechanisms is to shop. And I also really enjoy like a more minimalist, not like a true minimalist, but I don't like a lot of clutter. So those two habits, like they don't mesh well, you know? Because I'm buying a lot of clutter, but then when I'm like feeling my best version of myself, I'm like, ugh, get rid of all this clutter. And I'm basically just like throwing money down the drain. So social media detox, help me not shop as much. Oh, and also if I'm not numbed out so much, I think my critical thinking will improve. It makes sense in my brain. The third reason that I want to do this digital detox is because I can't multitask, hold on. The third goal that I have for digital detox for myself is to achieve the goals I've set for myself. And I am one of those people that I like to think about my 5-year goal and to imagine myself 5-10 years from now, and then I try to work backwards and figure out like what are the small goals that I need to get to the 10-year goal. You know, I have these goals, I made a vision board, I have them written out, I look at it, you know, about once a month or so, and I look at my vision board every day because it's in my closet, but my goals that I've written out that are like detailed, I look at them like once a month. And I'm looking at them and I'm thinking, I can totally achieve these. Like these are not out of realm of possibility, but I just am never going to because I'm wasting my time, you know? I'm slowly getting better at these goals. Like I'm slowly achieving them, but not as quickly as I know that I can. So that's the big thing. Also, some of my goals that I have for myself are more like creative, personal goals. Like I have a piano, I would like to play it more frequently. I enjoy painting, I haven't painted in forever. So you know what, it's like I have the time to do them. I'm just not intentionally setting aside time to do them. So that's my really complicated why. I feel like it's not complicated, but I overcomplicated it in explaining it to you. But that is my why for social media detox. Stop myself from numbing out, stop shopping as much, achieve goals. To simplify. Okay, so I set some rules for myself. I created this list, but I'm still kind of working through the book again. So I have a feeling that he doesn't care. Oh. Anyways, I have a feeling as I am listening to the book and as I go along in this challenge that some of these rules will change just as I learn more. But I want to go ahead and get started on this challenge, so I just wrote down some rules that I think that I need to get started with, and then I know that I can change them as I need to. So, oh, and also, as I get into this detox, I anticipate learning like what some of my triggers are, and you know, I just anticipate learning a lot more about myself. So, anyways, this dog. That was a really good throw. Okay, so, oh no, my battery's about to die. Ah, hold on. Okay. I had a second battery, but of course get my notes back up here. Of course it wasn't charged either, so I had to take a break to let things charge. I'm done curling my hair. I'm gonna go ahead and brush them out. So continuing on, so rule 1, all social media apps and games must be deleted from my phone from Monday through Saturday. Rule 2, I'm only allowed to download Instagram for 30 minutes morning and evening. Rule 3, I'm not allowed to binge shows or movies Monday through Saturday. Rule 4, I am allowed to watch Netflix, play a game on my phone, use Facebook, whatever, on Sunday. It's kind of a cheat day. Rule 5, I can watch productive YouTube videos, TED Talks, or documentaries throughout the week. Rule 6, I can use my phone to listen to books, podcasts, read, text, call friends, or Marco Polo with friends. And rule 7, I can keep and use the apps that I need for content creation. So I have an app called Later, and I have all my hair photos and stuff saved on that, and so I can work through the different captions for the photos and stuff like that throughout the week. So those are the 7 rules that I have so far. I do anticipate getting more, like I said, but I just kind of I want to start this challenge. I have this tendency to be like, everything needs to be perfect before I can begin anything, and I just need to begin. You know what I mean? I just need to imperfectly start and just see what I learn as I go. By the way, after I'm done curling, I always like to comb my curls out, and then I kind of go back through and just take smaller sections and just kind of refine the curls a little bit. So, yeah, like I said earlier, I just anticipate learning a lot about myself through this challenge, and I anticipate really learning about like my habits and my bad habits specifically. And I know that there's gonna be a lot of different triggers. Like when I get home from work, I'm usually pretty tired, and I just wanna numb out at the end of the day. That's usually where I really struggle. The mornings I'm really productive, but in the evenings I just wanna not pay attention to life. And so that's really what's gonna be an interesting learning curve. I don't wanna completely get rid of social media because I find it to be a really useful tool for building business. I learn a lot from different people from different content that people post on social media. Like I follow a lot of anti-racism activists, social justice people that share about different social justice issues, health, wealth, everything. I follow a diverse group of people, and so I do feel like I do learn a lot from it, but especially with what has transpired this year, there is also a lot of heaviness on social media right now, and I feel like almost fatigued, especially the past couple weeks. I just feel like a fatigue every time I'm done looking at social media and going through comment threads, which never look at comments. It's always just never good. So I just feel like I need a little bit of a mental break from that too. And my goal is to, you know, continue to utilize social media in a way that is useful and constructive for me, but I don't want it to like have ownership over my time and life anymore. And it's so crazy to say that. Like, it's almost embarrassing to say like this freaking device has ownership over me. And it's, like I said, it's embarrassing, but at the same time, I feel like a lot of people feel the same way. So yeah, so I'm going to, my goal is with my 30 minutes in the morning, post a photo on my Instagram, and then also do an Instagram story and just kind of check in. I was really good at doing Instagram stories during the lockdown, and I really enjoyed it actually. And so now that I'm back at work and things are like semi-normal, I'm too busy to do it, and I'm not. I just am not intentional with my time. So I would like to be more intentional with my time and engage more on Instagram and use it as a platform that I think it's meant to be. So yeah, if you aren't already, follow me on my Instagram. It's joyous, JOYOUS_hair. And if you want to know more about this challenge, I plan on filming, I don't know about weekly, but maybe bi-weekly videos that are longer format and putting them on my YouTube channel. So yeah, if you want to like see the daily behind the scenes, check in with me on Instagram. Otherwise, just check in here and see, we'll see what I learn. It's gonna be a challenge. I know it's gonna be hard. You just get into the habit of picking up your phone multiple times a day, and I think the apps are specifically made to give you like little dopamine hits so that you continue to keep looking at the apps, and they do that on purpose because that's how they make their money. So it's like not maliciously done, but at the same time, the book, in the digital minimalism book, he talks about how apps are literally created. They like partner up with people who create slot machines for casinos. So apps are literally created to like get you addicted. And I just don't want to be addicted to it anymore. So anyways, social media detox starting tomorrow, which is, let's see, what's the date today? September 1st is, well, it's August 31st today, but September 1st is when I officially start. I'm gonna just do the whole month of September. I'm gonna commit to that. And then from there, I'm just kind of curious to see like what kind of boundaries I set, what I learn about myself, and I'll kind of know better how I want to proceed with social media and stuff moving forward. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm nervous because it's gonna be hard. But I am excited. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. If anyone wants to like follow this challenge with me, that would be fun. You should DM me and let me know like what your truthful habits are with social media right now and what your like goals would be with it. And I think it's gonna be fun. I don't know about fun, it's gonna be hard fun. But yeah, so this is my outro. I'm really bad at wrapping up videos. I'm awkward at ending things. So I'm just gonna end it. Thanks for watching. Check in with me and follow along on this journey with me. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.